If you don't know what digital product to sell, I'm going to tell you right now, food and health guides are the easiest way to start. Because of course, people want to get healthy, but they genuinely don't know where to start. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to use a done for you protein snack guide that you can also use for different recipes as well. All you will need to do is customize it if you want and sell it on autopilot. Let's get into it. More and more people increasingly want to eat healthy, lose weight, build muscle, or start going to the gym in general. But let's be honest, food is where people get stuck the most. They don't know what to eat, where to start, or even how to keep it simple. And you will help them solve that problem using this simple, amazing guide. It gives people clear, simple snack ideas that they can actually follow. And that is why it sells. Here is what you will get inside. High protein snack ideas, a 20-page ready-to-use guide, 5 additional cover pages, 3 extra image-based pages, and access to the editable Canva template. You also get the PDF version for in case you don't want to edit anything and you want to sell it as is, you can also do that. Okay, so you can always use this for personal use. You can use it as a freebie or lead magnet, or you can simply resell it as your own digital product. So this comes with master resell rights, which simply means you're allowed to sell it, you're allowed to edit it, and then just keep 100% profit. You can rebrand, rename it, you can edit it the way that you want, you can even sell it the way that it is. You have the right to do whatever. This is simply helpful to give you a layout, to give you something that's done. So if you don't have time, let's say you have a 9 to 5 and you also eat healthy and stuff, and you also want to help other people. Like you get a lot of inquiries about, oh my gosh, what do you eat to look good and stuff like that. Or let's say if you want to use this for recipes and if you're a good cook and stuff and people are asking for your recipes and stuff, then you can just use this as well and then give them the guide. So you can edit the recipes if you want and simply make it easy for people to learn from you. Okay, so this works especially well if you are into fitness and wellness, if you're good at cooking and sharing recipes, if you already post meals, you already post gym content, or if you already post grocery hauls. This will work for you if you also just help people live healthier lifestyles. Trust me, people don't want complicated meal plans. They want guidance and simple ideas that they can stick to. Okay, you guys, so this is the guide. We're just gonna have a look at it and see how it looks. So as I said, okay, let's look at it through the grid view. First of all, before we do that, remember, whenever you get a template from me, I would like for you guys to go over to file and then make a copy and then edit the copy of it as opposed to the original, for in case there's a mistakes that you do or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to click here on grid view. As you can see, here are your cover pages right here. You can change them however way you want, and then here are the recipe pages. So you can just take pictures of the recipes or the snacks and then just put them here with the ingredients. We'll have a look at that in detail right now. And here are the other ones, as well as the image only pages are right here as well. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make a few changes here and there. Okay, so I'm going to edit this one. So firstly, you can obviously use ChatGPT so that it can help you outline your book professionally, but then you don't need to, honestly. So if you need help with the name of the guide, then you can just go over to ChatGPT and then ask it and a little tag for it. But if you want to change your title, you just come over here and then let's say you want to name it Shabled High Protein Snack Ideas. So as you can see, also if you use this cursor to move things around, it will move around your words. And also if you want to change the font, you can just come over here on font and then you can change the font to whatever it is that you want. As you can see, there are a lot of fonts to choose from. I'm just gonna go back. Also, if you want, you can also upload a font. Okay, let's just go over the text options. So as you can see, when I hover over the text, I will be able to change the font here, change the font size here. I'll be able to change the color here, make it bold, make it italic. The reason it's grayed out right now is because for this font, you can't do that. So for certain fonts, you can't make them bold or italic. You can underline here, uppercase, lowercase, text alignment. listing your stuff, as well as your advanced settings right here. If you want to change the letter spacing or line spacing, you can do it right here. And then if you want to make something transparent, like let me show you. You see when I hover over this black box right here, it's actually super black. But then if you hover over to transparency, you'll see that I put it to 51. So if I put it all the way back, it's black. However, if I put it back to 51, it's just getting a little bit more transparent, and that's how that one works. And then you can animate text, but then you won't need to do that because this is an ebook, it's a guide. So this is best for social media posts and stuff. And then you can also position certain elements front or back. Recipes as well, you can duplicate it so that like it's a thicker book if you know of more recipes. So after I click on this, and I just want to show you how to change colors on certain elements. So if I hover over this black box again, as you can see, I'll be able to change the color right here. So as you can see, it's changing like so, but then I'm just going to keep it black. But anything that you want to change colors or anything like that, just hover over it and then you'll be able to change it right here. Okay, let's head over to the pictures. So if I hover over, first of all, you can download your own images. Just click on upload and then upload your image. However, if you don't have images and you just want to use something that's here, you can go over to photos, and then I'm just going to say healthy food. I'm just going to choose a random one because we are just doing the basics right now. So let's say if I want this one, you can just double click it to move it around. So I'm just going to put it like so. And then here we go. That's how you change the pictures. You just drag and drop, drag and drop. Okay. I'm just going to take it back because that's not what I want. Okay, so now let's have a look at the actual ingredients. So I'm just going to click on anyone. Let's just click on this one so that it says the recipes right here, and then it shows a picture of it. As you can see everywhere, it shows the recipe and then it also shows the picture. So if you want to, you can just add in your picture and then and add the recipe right here. If you have more recipes, just double click, duplicate it and then add your recipes. Also, if let's say you don't like the layout and you want to change it, then let's say if I put it like that, sometimes you can even head over to elements, you type in frame, and then you'll be able to see these. And then let's say if you want this one, you can just put it over here. And then you can just adjust it however way you want. If you want duplicate pictures, more pictures, you can just duplicate it like that to add more. Let's say if on your ingredients you want to show it as well, not just text it with one picture, but like maybe you just one picture of the process as well as another picture for the process still, and then another picture for the complete project, you see. So then you can just double click everything, and then let's say if your ingredients are longer as well, then you can just stretch things the way that you want. Another thing, let me see. And again, guys, you can use ChatGPT to help you with the like polishing out your recipes. And then what you're gonna do is drag and drop your pictures over here. Obviously, then it would be relevant to what you are writing here. And if you want to change the colors for this, then you can just click on it. And then let's say if you want it to be green, that type of green. See here, it says, do you want to change all of the colors that are like this to green? Yes, change all. And then I'm gonna like do a grid view so that you can see how everything looked. So see, it changed all of it as well as the green here and here. So, and as you can see, this one has pictures like this that we just did. So you can just change up the pictures however way that you want. It's just a matter of dragging things where you want them to be. But then if you do have any questions, I am here for you. Contact me on my email and I will surely help you with your predicament. But it's as easy as that. And then once you are done with it, you're just going to click here on done and then download it as a PDF. And then this is how it's going to show. So let me just scroll up. As they scroll down, after they buy your guide, this is how they are going to see it as a PDF like that. And then if they want to print it out, they can print it out. If they just want it on their phone, that they can just have it on their phone. And you can sell this for however much you want, because it just depends how many recipes there are, how valuable it is, how much in demand your recipes are, because these will be already people following you. They know the things that you do. All they want to do is know the actual steps. They just want to follow how you eat, your protein intake, or they just want to follow your types of recipes. They like your food, and that's that. But you guys, let me know if you want to sell this as a template for other coaches to sell to their audience. If that's the route that you want to take, it's good, it's fine. Maybe if you want to make this a master resale rights as well, you can also resell it for others to resell, but obviously they should also edit it to the way that they want. If you want to do that, let me know down below, and then I'll show you how to do that. Because what you would do then is click download, and then you click template link here. And then after you get your template link, you would then put this link into your deliverable. Let me show you. Then you would put it in a deliverable so that when they get it, they will be able to download it. So this is a deliverable. After they purchase, it's going to be a thank you page, and then with a little message with a download button. On this download button, we are going to link. You're going to click here on link, template link, create link, copy. And then we're going to enter the link here, done. And then you're going to add your pictures, and then you're going to download the page that you want. So you're going to download page 3, PDF print, download. And then after a person purchases, they get this deliverable. Obviously, you would just need to change everything so that it aligns with what you are selling. And they are going to click on download and then edit template. And that's where they will be able to edit the template if that is what you want. Once it's ready, you are going to upload it to a digital store. Now, I prefer Stand Store. I also prefer Shopify. So if you want an in-depth tutorial on that, please let me know. However, on YouTube, there's a lot of tutorials on how to do it on Shopify. For right now, I'll show you how to do it on Stand Store, even though it's not like literally from the beginning, but you just need to sign up and then follow the steps that I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so once you're in your Stand Store, you just go here to My Store, then you add a product, and then you're going to add a digital product. And then as you can see, they're asking for a thumbnail here let me show you my Stand Store. So these are the thumbnails that I'm talking about. So when you head over to your Stand Store, you will then create this type of picture representing your book. So there's also mockups that you can use. And if you want to learn how to create mockups, let me know and then I will do it for you. However, on Canva, you're just going to go on custom size and then do 400 by 400 and then create your design, post it here, put in your title, in which maybe it would be healthy snack guide. Obviously, maybe your name would be better, and then the subtitle for it, and then the button. And then after that, you're going to click here on next. And then for the actual product, for when a person clicks in it, then you are going to go on Canva and create this cover page 920 by 1080. Just customize it and then create your image, your cover page here for your snack guide. And then here you would just want to, either you can generate it with AI, you can go to ChatGPT, but in a nutshell, just explain what your guide is about, who it's for, why it's important, what's inside, and yeah, just give them a little bit of explanation towards that. And then here is a bottom title, which is this one, and then purchase is the button to purchase. Now let's try and change this amount. So as you can see here, if let's say your guide, don't make it too expensive though. It depends how many recipes there are. If it's just a few recipes, I even think $9.99 is a good price. But let's just say if you want to say a $19.99. And then maybe also let me show you the discounted price. Maybe now it's 19.99, but it was actually 15. No, it's actually 15 now, and it was 19.99, but now it's $15. Then, and then here is where it's going to collect all the information, and here is where you are going to put your digital product. So remember, we did this deliverable right here. That is what we're going to drag and put here, as well as just the PDF like that, because normally all they want is just the PDF. But then if you want them to edit it, that's where you will be selling the template. But if you are just selling to people that want these recipes for themselves, then you can just sell the PDF like that. So then you just drag and drop the PDF file onto your stand store. Let me just show you how. You just drag and drop like that. Okay, and then you are going to publish it. Then you're going to get a link for it, and then actually just take this link and then you put it in your link in bio. And anytime a person says, hey, can I get your stuff, you send them this link in bio, and then they will be able to easily purchase your guide. Okay, so selling this is actually very easy, because I'm sure you've been, selling it without even selling anything. So if you are a fitness person or you love cooking, I'm sure you've already been posting the food that you eat. I'm sure you already post your workout sessions and stuff like that. So you're going to continue with that, but now you're going to be more intentional with it. So you can start posting things like snack ideas, grocery shopping, meal prep ideas, fitness routines. So these are just a couple of pillars. There's just so many pillars that you can target and post according to your specific pillars. Once people are interested in that content, then you just lead them to your guide. So mostly they would have questions like, oh my gosh, what do you eat? How, I also want to start, but this and that, this and that. You can also go to other creators in your same field and just look at the comments, especially the big ones. Look at the comments and see what people are really asking for. You will see that they're actually asking for guides. They're actually asking, what do you eat? How can I really start with my protein stuff and stuff like that? So if you give a little bit of education and then you follow it up with, get my guide, so that you can get the whole scope. Because in this video, I'm only talking about this one part, and my guide has all of them, So it is good to just keep educating, and then lead them back to your guide. Link in bio for guide, DM for guide, comment for guide, You can then post on Reels, TikToks, Stories, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you want. So in a nutshell, you give value, and then you say, if you want the full high protein snack guide, let's say, click in the link in my bio. And that's it. That's how you're gonna make your sales. And then you just post consistently every single day. I really suggest in the beginning to post like 2 to 3 times a day. However, you can just post once a day. That's fine. It's just that in the beginning, like if things are like a bit slow in the beginning, you can do 2 to 3 times, but be intentional, really give value. Look at the competition, look at what they are doing, be inspired by them, listen to the people. And also, if you are into fitness yourself, I'm sure you're already getting inquiries, or you've been getting inquiries, so you know exactly what the market is looking for. Just follow what people are already asking for. When you solve a clear problem that people already have, I'm telling you, selling becomes easy. It becomes a breeze. If you show up consistently and guide people properly, sales becomes a no-brainer. And if you have proper systems in place, it handles it all for you. Which leads me to the next segment. Okay, so this part is for the people that are not afraid of educating themselves, they're not afraid of learning new skills, and they are ready to expand, and they're ready to make this online money, okay? So let's get into it. If you want to learn how to do this properly, this is the course that I would genuinely recommend you guys. I love it so much. It's called Digital Wealth Academy. You learn high income skills like selling digital products, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, making money with AI avatars, and selling using social media. They also teach you how to list your product, automate your business, use automated DMs, comment to sell systems, and build systems that work even if you are online. You're learning inside a community where people are implementing and sharing real daily results. So don't take my word for it. Here are some life-changing testimonials for some of the ladies inside of Digital Wealth Academy. Mind you, we get testimonials every single day. So Learn high income skills, don't sleep on yourself, and you can be getting results like this. So if you're ready to start with the guide that I showed you today, if you're ready to customize it or resell it as it is, the link will be down below. And if there's something that I didn't cover and you would like to know, please do comment down below and I will cover it the next time. Or if you want to contact me personally, then my email will be down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please do like and subscribe and share this video if you care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Look how long it took. I got the recipe. I got the recipe.